A new Division One women's tennis poll has come out and it goes as follows. I apologize for looking down because I can't memorize all this stuff. And there's another set of computer rankings. So 1 through 25 goes as follows: Georgia, Texas A&M, Duke, Oklahoma, Michigan, North Carolina, Virginia, Auburn, Tennessee, Ohio State, LSU, NC State, Vanderbilt, Texas, Texas Tech, USC, Washington, University of California, as in like Cal, Oklahoma State, UCF, South Carolina, UCLA, Baylor, Notre Dame, and Wisconsin are the 1 through 25. Now, I'm going to go over 26 through 40 as well. That would be like Pepperdine, Florida Atlantic University as an FAU, Georgia Tech, Stanford, Arizona, Iowa, Ole Miss, Arizona State, Wake Forest, Alabama, Florida, Clemson, Kentucky, Kansas, and TCU. And I know it does include Florida as an 8 and 11 team. And unless they win their conference, get a certain amount of wins, you're not going to make the NCAA. You have to win 4 matches to even make the NCAA tournament. I mean, just saying. And obviously, Alabama's 10 and 12, so that really does alter things for them too. And we know that losing record teams cannot be in the NCAA tournament unless they win their conference tournament. And obviously, we know that 1 through 16, and the seeds kind of like on the positioning of teams do vary on top number of top 50 wins, strength of schedule, and head to head, and all this. So if you could see some flip flopping happening when the selection show does come out, I'm going to go like the top 16 seeds, and there's a difference between a top 8 seed and a top 16 seed, and all this. There is a difference because top 8 seeds you get to host the first 3 rounds, top 16 you only get to host the first 2 rounds. So the 1 through 16 would be Georgia, Texas A&M, Duke, Oklahoma, Michigan, North Carolina, Virginia, Auburn, Tennessee. Then it's LSU, then Ohio State, NC State, Texas, Vanderbilt, Texas Tech, and USC. And yeah, as you could tell, there's only one Big 12 team that's hosting it. And the crazy thing is, what if Texas Tech doesn't win it? Then I think it's going to be UCF or Oklahoma State. But if it's not either of those two, then the Big 12 might be shut out of being a top 16 seed. If it's like Baylor, for example, if they win, like the only match they got this week, and they win the conference tournament, I don't know if it's enough points to even be a top 16 seed. It also depends on teams around the country, of course. And I know Pepperdine right now is a West Coast Conference leader, and if they don't win their conference and they have a losing record, they're definitely not making it. I'm just saying that right now, up front about it. So, and technically Illinois is on that losing record right now too. I mean, they're 10 and 11. They have to find a way to get a winning record, win a few a few matches here in the Big Ten tournament whenever that starts, and then maybe they're for sure in. That okay? I'm gonna just go technically the last 4 in, as in like the ones that are not ineligible would be Northwestern, Rice, TCU, and Kentucky. But if you want to go ahead and include Illinois, if they win a few matches in, yeah, they're on the list. And now the next 4, the last 4 byes would technically be Kansas, Clemson, Wake Forest, and Arizona State, unless Florida gets to a winning record, and the same thing goes for Alabama. And granted, I know some of these are the conference leaders are below the cut line, which is like 46 teams as of right now. Obviously, it could shrink if they don't have as many losing record teams. It could. So the first 4 out would be Charlotte, Maryland, Tulsa, and Penn State. The next 4 out would be Kansas State, Cal Poly, Wichita State, and technically San Diego, unless Miami, Florida gets to a winning record. But even then, they would have to win enough matches to even move up in the rankings. The same thing goes for SMU as well. So And obviously, winning your conference tournament, if you do have one, you're automatically in the NCAA tournament. You gotta avoid bad losses. You gotta win as much as possible. I mean, for those top 16 seeds, you don't want to lose matches that you shouldn't because it really could alter it. It could. Obviously, you can't rely on teams around you. You gotta take care of business and see what happens from there. Now I'm going to go over my top 10 for Division One women's tennis, and it goes as follows. It is similar: Georgia, Texas A&M, Duke, Michigan, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Auburn, Virginia, Tennessee, and Ohio State. Outside looking at it is no particular order: LSU, NC State, Vanderbilt, Texas, Texas Tech, USC, and Washington. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, and I'll go over like some conference tournaments that are happening next week and the following week as well, just to keep an eye out for that. Some of them, it's more like power conferences, Mountain West, Big Ten, West Coast Conference, but not every single one, by the way. It will not be that. But you get the whole picture on some of those to keep an eye on next week. In the American as well, like this next week. So we're going to wait and see what happens from here. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 800 subscribers. Goals ultimate goal is 1,000 more. Some of my money to scores like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. So more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people can watch and if you're watching. And that hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.